Could we hope for a Turning Red sequel? Well, some updates are indicating towards an upcoming sequel, and we have gathered them all together only for you. Like a lot of Pixar films, Turning Red has gathered love from audiences and critics for its distinctive animation styles and empathetic tone that resonates with people of all ages. The characters are quite lovable and we wouldn't mind seeing more of them. Turning Red sequel release date. Turning Red released on March 11, 2022 on Disney+. There is a room for hope of a sequel because the director and co-writer Tommy C and producer Lindsay Collins hinted that they would be open to the idea of making a sequel. The format drew attention to the original film's end, which leaves things tantalizingly open for further adventures. In a similar vein, Collins mentioned how in the process of creating and bringing to life the film's lovable characters, the filmmakers had grown rather attached to them and would not mind hanging out with them again. Thus, the makers of the film certainly seem upbeat about a potential sequel. A sequel would also be in keeping with many of Pixar's earlier films like The Incredibles, Cars, and Monster Incorporation that have gone on to have one or more sequels. And of course, who can forget the epic Toy Story franchise that has become iconic in its own right. Many of the studio's films have characters that become so well loved that audiences look forward to being reunited with them in a sequel. Now, since the movie has already received a good revenue, along with a lot of love, we can safely say that a Turning Red sequel might come in the near future. And recently, Pixar has renewed its Inside Out for another sequel, which is also confirming the fact that Pixar is ready to adopt its sequel strategy once again. However, fans will have to be patient as Pixar's sequel doesn't come very quickly. If it gets greenlit, we expect to see a potential Turning Red sequel sometimes in fall 2024 or early 2025. The plotline for a sequel. The Turning Red climax features an epic face-off between the mother and the daughter in their red panda's form, with many of the family members also present. Ultimately, Ming decided to give Meilin the freedom she craves, bringing the two of them closer together. Meilin also decided to keep her panda form, realizing that she likes herself the way she is. The potential sequel could find Meilin slightly grown up and now comfortable with her magical ancestry and red panda avatar, possibly facing a more daunting problems. The ancient temple she frequents could land in trouble, or an ancient magical entity could threaten her family. Of course, the potential sequel could also retain the family-centric narrative and focus on one of Meilin's entertaining magical aunties. Since central characters are the ones that audiences get most attached to, it is likely that the sequel will feature an adult version of Meilin. Tons of Disney and Pixar movies are gonna release between 2023 to 2025. You can check the video about them on our channel, take the link from comment section or description box. Join us for more cool Hollywood updates. Until that, stay safe, peace out.